My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Moneyball. And I remember the last weekend of September 2011. I told my parents I was going to go see Moneyball, but I actually went and saw this Daniel Craig horror movie called Dreamhouse. And when that movie ended, I snuck in and watched the last 5 minutes of Moneyball, and I loved what I saw. It's this moment where Jonah Hill shows Brad Pitt this clip of this guy who hits a home run and doesn't even realize it. And then the movie ends with Brad Pitt listening to his daughter's cover of the show. And I just thought to myself, this seems like a really beautiful movie. And I really wanted to watch it. So, a few months later, it was released on DVD, and I watched it from beginning to end, and I didn't like it. I actually thought the final 5 minutes were the best part. But it's been over a decade, so I just rewatched it for the first time and for the last time because my opinion really hasn't changed. It's just not a very interesting movie. So let's begin talking about the performances. And Brad Pitt is one of my favorite actors. He's amazing in movies like Babylon, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Inglourious Bastards, 12 Monkeys, and I think he is good here. He carries this movie well enough, but it's definitely not one of his best. Jonah Hill, I also think does a good job, but his performance was really overhyped. And it's because, oh, the funny guy's actually doing real acting now, and I hate that mindset. Like, he's good here, but his performances in the Jump Street movies, or Superbad, or This Is the End, or even Forgetting Sarah Marshall, is better than his performance here. He's good, but it's not one of his best. Philip Seymour Hoffman is unrecognizable for a bit. Like, it took me a while to realize who he was, but I thought he did a pretty decent job. Chris Pratt, I really liked him in this movie, and I know it's not about him, but I would have liked it if we saw him a bit more. Robin Wright is barely in it, and Kirstie Dorsey as his daughter, I thought did a really good job. The father-daughter scenes are easily the best part of this movie. They are the heart and soul, and I wish we got more of them. The main story itself is a fine underdog story. My issue is that it's just not cinematic in any way. Like, it goes through the motions you would expect it to, but it's never emotional, it's never exciting, and it just feels rather bland. And it's becoming quite clear to me that Bennett Miller is just not a filmmaker I like. And even though the subject matter of this movie doesn't interest me, I don't think he does anything to it to make it seem exciting. So, the performances are good. There is some good elements of this story, but it's just not compelling enough. It's a rather bland and forgettable movie, and it's definitely too long. Tighten it up to 90 minutes, and it would have benefited it much better. It's stretched too thin, and as a result, I'll never watch this movie again, so I'm giving Moneyball a 4 out of 10. Okay, Moneyball, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.